mentoring. Have you had any challenges, or did you get started as soon as you got the information? What made you get started?
Challenges that I had. One major challenge of the Yellow Letter mentoring program was myself. I call it getting out of your own way so you could get started. I procrastinated, and I majored in procrastination. I was looking for that secret. I kept thinking that the Yellow Letter mentoring program was just too simple to work in the form that Wendy Lovejoy introduced it to me. As a matter of fact, when I got the list of properties or the area that I was going to farm or send out the letters to, I really was still continually communicating and doing all my communications with Wendy, and I found that I was still waiting for that little thing that was supposed to give me the information that I was looking for, and that's the bad thing about it also. I was basing it based on what I thought I knew. The beauty of the program, you don't have to know anything. You don't have to come in knowing anything about the real estate, come in knowing anything about how the program is supposed to work. And with counseling with Wendy, continually, and thank her tremendously for her patience. She knew I wasn't sending the letters out. To me, that's the biggest thing. Once you get out of your way, write the letters, naturally put them in the envelopes, put a stamp on them, and put them in the mailbox. Within the week, you will get responses, which is what happened for me. So I'm talking from experience.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful that you're sharing that, because a lot of people, when they get started with any type of mentorship, I find this even when I'm teaching people how to build their brand, or when they are learning how to budget their finances with the Money Mastery program, they always think there's something else that I need to tell them before they get started. And I'm just teaching the way I learned, because when I first got into real estate, remember, I knew nothing about it. By the way, this is my brother, okay? So I knew nothing about it. And so if you remember, I was coming from one industry into another, no clue whatsoever. And I thank God for my mentor at the time, Chuck McGill, who took me by his hand and told me step by step. Now, he had 50 other agents in the same office I was in, but I was the one willing to do everything he told me. Because I said, this man has 5 offices, and he's got offices all over Queens and Brooklyn, and he lives in the $2 million, high-rise, and not just a condo over the water. So I'm like, he knows something I don't, because at the time, I was broke. So I had to listen to him. And I never questioned anything, and I didn't think I needed another step until I walked the step that he gave me. And so that's the thing I tell people, don't think you need all 10 steps. Do the first step. And then after you figure that out, you'll get the next step. So what I like about the Yellow Letter is that we teach you as you go.